Puppetry. I would absolutely, and I absolutely do if you do. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Pull up a pew, grab a drink, and welcome to "Tis the Season" book tag. Okay, so I wasn't tagged in this video, but I'm doing the tag anyway. So there you are. I will tag who I want to do this at the end, so you can go check out their videos if they do one. Anyone I do mention, I will link their channels down below as well. So the first question, prompt, seasonal situation is, do you have a favourite winter read? So I would probably say, if you're just going specifically winter reads, it would be Polar Bear Explorers Club. I will be rereading this for Polathon in February. If Polathon wasn't a thing, I would definitely reread this in December. I read this for the first time in February. I think this is going to be an annual winter reread for me, because I just absolutely love this book. It follows Stella Snowflake Pearl, who is a young girl who's always wanted to be an explorer, and she lives with a guy called Felix, who's not her biological father, but he takes care of her. He is part of the Polar Bear Explorers Club, and she ends up getting in and going on a massive adventure. This is a series, and it follows Stella and Beanie and Shay, and yes, Ethan, but you know, I absolutely adore this series, so this would be my winter read. Next one is find a book that has blue on the cover, and I'm going to pick this. The reason I picked this is because I want to shout about this. A lot of people didn't like this series to start with. There's only a couple of people I know that actually enjoyed the first book in the series. Jade from Jade Reviews being one of them. I picked up this book because of her. I think it's a really good start to a series. I've not read the rest yet. It follows a girl called Ophelia who can touch things and tell their history. She can also walk through mirrors. The world is split into arcs, and she lives on an arc that has its own way of living, its own sort of, is it a god that they like, higher being that they listen to? This is on the back, so it's not a spoiler. So she gets taken off to marry a very thorny young man from a very distant cold pole, cold arc, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. She has a character development in here, and yeah, that's what I would pick. Next one is pick a book that you would have as a star on the top of your Christmas tree. And this is Frost Heart. I adore this series. Ash is a star. Tobu is a star. There are so many characters. Luna, another one. Every single character in here that is on the side of good, I liked for different reasons. And I think this would go great on top of a Christmas tree, because it's just a brilliant book. It is a shining star for me of 2021. I've found so many authors and books that I love this year, this being at the top of the pile. So the next one is pick a fictional place that would be your perfect winter vacation. So for me, it is Valaris, and yes, I know it's not necessarily wintry, but yes, I just think I would love to walk the streets of Valaris and just chill and have a nice quiet wintry vacation there. And I think that in winter, when it snows, I could go and have a snowball fight with Reese and Asriel. Just Cassie could come as well, but I'm just saying, yeah, that is where I would go. So pick one fictional character that you would take on this vacation with you. And it's not necessarily someone I would take, but because they're already going to be there. But I would, if I had to choose somebody who lives in Valaris, it would be Amren. And Becca will know why I pick Amren. But she's one of my favourite characters. She's such an underrated character in the Akatar series. and I would pick her. Well, she already lives there, so it's kind of cheating. So if it was one character that wasn't from Valaris already, didn't already live there, now that I'm thinking about it properly, I don't know, Kellen from Spellsinger. I would pick Kellen because he needs a break. He's had it rough. So I would pick Kellen. The next one is to name one book on your wish list. And this isn't a Christmassy read, but it's one book that's caught my eye. And it's Don't Not Fall in Love. And this one was brought to my attention by Becca, obviously, as most books are recently. And this book was brought to my attention by Becca, which most books have recently. And it just sounds like such a cute, cozy contemporary that I find that around winter time I'm more likely to want to pick up a contemporary, because for me, because the plot lines are quite predictable, there's generally the same kind of outline in the plots, that I know that it's all going to have a happy ending, and it's just, to me, they're cozy reads, and I love to just cozy up in the winter and read. So for me, it'd be something like Don't Not Fall in Love. Okay, so the final one is my favourite festive drink, treat and movie. So my favourite festive drink is probably a hot chocolate with marshmallows and a whipped cream and a sprinkling of chocolate flake on top. That is my go-to festive drink. I can make it myself. It's cheap to make myself. And yeah, that would probably be the one thing that would be my festive drink. Festive treat. I don't really have festive treats per se. A dessert that I like to eat around this time of year is chocolate sponge and custard. And my favourite festive movie. Now, this one's really difficult. I'm going to probably say the one movie that I watch at least once a year would be Die Hard. I'm going to say it's festive because I don't want to say Christmas, because Becca's going to have a fit at me back on a Christmas movie, but that's a good festive movie that I like to watch. But I do also love to watch those classic Hallmark-esque movies that come up on Netflix each year. They're just nice to watch. Again, the reason why I like to close it down with a contemporary is the same reason why I like to watch those kind of films, because there's always a happy ending, and it's just nice to sometimes enjoy something that is predictable. So there we are. That's my 'Tis the Season book tag. So the people I want to tag are Liv, Becca, Chelsea from Relaxation, Danny and Barbs. They're the people I'm tagging. I also tag all of you. If you have your own blog or your own channel and you see this tag and you would like to do it, then feel free to do so. If you do this video, then please just tag me on one of my socials so that I can go and watch it, because I'm really interested to see your answers. But I will see you all very soon. Enjoy. I hope you enjoy my Vlogmas. I hope I'm keeping up with it. I hope you enjoy my Vlogmas. Until next time, have fun.